Hello, good evening. This is Diecast Louie, and I hope you're all doing well. Welcome to another episode of Vintage Matchbox Mondays, episode 16, I believe. And this is a video that I've been looking forward to making because obviously I've got some more really cool pieces from that same collection. That I bought some pieces, as I said before, in the last Matchbox video I did when I showed the Cortina and a few other pieces. I said that I've been buying some cars from a local flea market where the guy tends to deal in old tools and diecast, or at least second-hand diecast, and he bought a huge hoard of mainly all Matchbox cars and some quite a few corgis, but it's mainly Matchbox super fasts and super kings. And I think he, like I said, I think he's got about 3,000 pieces. There's a lot there, and I've been lucky enough to go through again and pick out some more, and I will be going back again this week and picking out some more. I think for the foreseeable future I'm probably going to be trying to buy 3 or 4 pieces a week, but they're not cheap, unfortunately. They're still not the same prices that you'd pay on the internet, but I'm still getting them for good prices. But anyway, we'll get into that a little bit later. So this is what we're going to be looking at today. Plus I've got one more piece here in the background that we'll be taking a look at first. So without further ado, we will get into the cars. We'll just move these out of the way for a second, and we'll take a look at the first piece. That this piece actually came in the post a few days back. It's a piece I've been waiting to come, and it is the Matchbox Superfast number 37E skip truck. Now I paid, I think this was like £1.70. I think I got this for. I think there was a 99p starting bid on it, and it ended up going for about £1.75 and about £2 postage. This has only cost me, like, you know, it's not cost me very much at all. Not even, so what was it? Not even quite £4. Now usually when you find these little skip trucks, they're either beaten to death pretty much, or they're missing the skip. But this has its skip, as you can see, functions nicely. There's one or two little marks on it, but you can allow that. It wasn't expensive, and this just pops off like that. But it's always something that I've been wanting to get, and I found it. So a few little bits of information about this. So basically, the standard one obviously comes in red with a yellow skip, produced from 1978 to 1981, and they do another variation which is exact same vehicle, but they do it in like a metallic blue, I believe, with the yellow skip. But the one to watch out for, by all accounts, is the red version with a blue skip. So, which I've never seen before. Only seen it when I was researching this vehicle. But so, and it is exactly the same as, I'm just trying to think if I've got it to hand. Just a quick check. As the dump truck, it's the same, exact same vehicle, I think. But so it is a Matchbox special made up, but pretty cool. So anyway, so that's the first piece. I just thought I'd show that, as I was really quite happy to have found it in such good nick for so little money. Anyway, so we will get on with the next one. So the next one we're going to take a look at is one from that collection, like I said. So this is the Matchbox Superfast number 53 CJ6 Jeep, and the box is in relatively nice condition on this. And again, I've been really lucky. I've been buying all the cars I've bought so far that have been boxed. I'm just trying to think now. Have all been £15. And like I said, I am getting them at a bit of discount. Most people that go in the shop, he was telling me that they'd be going. They got like two. He's got like two prices. There's some that are £10 to £17, and then he's got some that are £20 to £40. But he's been selling them all to me, the ones I've wanted, for £15. As I buy so much from him, he's been giving me a bit of discount. Like I said, I've got to know the guy pretty well. So anyway, so again, in pretty nice condition, the box, as you can see. So let's take a look at the main event. And this one is the green variation, as you can see. So if I remember rightly, the CJ6 Jeep, it came in, its standard colour was the red with the same colour roof covering, soft roof, whatever you want to call it. But they did do a red version, a green version, and a yellow version of this. But as you can see, this is in absolutely fantastic condition, with not a mark on the paint. The paint looks great. Again, steering wheel's a bit wonky, but that's Matchbox quality. The Matchbox quality dropped off a little bit towards the end, when it was getting towards the sort of late 70s and the early 80s. There was quite a bit of quality control issues from time to time, and I found the last sort of super fast wheels that they made never seemed to roll all that well. The early Superfast rolled really well, but I think by the late 70s, and this is just my opinion, I'm not saying it's right, but I think they sort of took the foot off the throttle, so to speak, and, you know, the cars weren't rolling so nice and the quality wasn't as good. That doesn't mean they're not very good models, I just think the quality dropped off slightly. Whereas in the earlier 70s, late sort of mid 60s, 70s, up to about mid 70s, the quality was really quite good on Matchbox. But and the rare variation of this is, if I remember rightly, it's yellow with a trying to think what colour, red and brown stripe down the side, which is the rarer variation to find. But anyway, so this is in the green, so it's not really, it's a really quite a nice green, but again, it's almost like a candy green, but you're not getting it on the camera. So that is the Jeep. So we'll just put that to one side. Let me just move my keys out of the way a minute. The next piece is going to be let me think, where's the Pontiac? So this is the Matchbox Superfast number 4 Pontiac Firebird. So again, in really quite nice condition. The box isn't too bad on it. It's got a little bit of tape on it, but I'm not too bothered. I'm more bothered with the fact of what the models are like rather than the boxes. It's nice to have the boxes. It is nice to have the boxes. So let's get it open anyway and take a closer look. And here it is, and again, in really nice shape. The paintwork hasn't got a mark on it. So really cool. The chrome work looks really good too. No fading. Has the amber windows with the chrome interior. And even the base isn't tarnished too bad at all. Let's see how this one rolls. So that one doesn't roll too bad. But little bit of information on this. So yeah, so this, the Pontiac Firebird, this particular version was made from about 1970 to about 1980, and then obviously Matchbox carried on, and they've done quite a few different Firebird variations. You've got the one with the T-bar sunroof, which I think is a 77, possibly, I can't remember now, but I know they did do quite a few variations. They carried the Firebird on for quite a long time, but this is a particular one. Its actual number is number 4F. And like I said, this is the blue version with the amber windows. Yeah, so I'm just looking to see 1980. Yeah, so yeah, 1985, this particular one, I think. This is 1985 and 1987. Yeah, 85. So this, but yeah, so this particular one was carried on from 85. Sorry, 1975. This one was carried on from to 1980. Like I said, this is the 85, but they did do other versions of this, quite a few other versions of this. But yeah, very nice, and again, a good price. and the paintwork is flawless. I'm just trying to look if it's metallic blue. Almost looks like it's metallic blue. So anyway, so that's the Pontiac Firebird. So put that one away. And then the last one. Now this piece was more expensive. Now I paid £20 for this, which doesn't sound like much more. Only a £5, and the box is really, really tatty on this. And obviously this is the Matchbox Superfast number 63 4x4 open back truck. And let's open it up and take a closer look. But for some reason this casting is really, really popular. Very weighty, as you can hear. It's very, very weighty. But the original version of this, which this one is, was produced from 1981, and they produced this right up to 2001. And the original version, which this is, came out in orange. I think they did it from 82. They did it in orange up to about 83. No, I got it wrong. Yeah, 82. This one, 83, 84, and 85 was bright yellow. So this original version is the orange, and then like I said, 83, 84, and 85, it was yellow. And then after 85, so 86, 87, I believe it was white and blue. They've also done a purple one. They've also done a green one. Because like I said, they've carried this on right up to the year 2000. But this is the first iteration of it. And it's not in too bad a condition. Now, I think this one must have been displayed at some point in its life. Because it looks a little bit dusty in certain areas. I haven't cleaned any of these cars up. I'm not quite sure what it's actually based on, to be perfectly honest. What pickup it's based on. I'm guessing it could be a Chevy, but it is very cool. Like I said, very weighty. Obviously you guys can't feel the weight of it. Has that awesome spare tyre there, and these obviously like these, I suppose you could say, roll bars. BF Goodrich on the front. I think it's supposed to say 4x4 there on both sides, but it has rubbed off. But like I said, as far as I'm aware of, this whole collection, all these cars that I've got so far have all been bought from new. So there you go, 1981, copyright 4x4 open back truck, and it's still just hanging on to when it was made in England by Lesney. But rolls really nice, bit of suspension, but very cool. So anyway, so that is today's pieces. I will be going back and getting some more. I plan to go back possibly tomorrow. I've got a few more pieces put aside. I've got a few more Corgi pieces that I want to pick up, and I've got obviously much more Matchbox that I'm after. So let's just do the end shot, so to speak. So let's put the Pontiac on there. I put the Jeep on there, and if this one will sit on its box, as it is a bit damaged, and we'll just stick that one in the background. So anyway, please like, share, subscribe. Stay tuned for more vintage Matchbox Mondays, vintage pieces in general, wheel swaps, customs, giveaways, challenge videos, and all that good stuff to come. I have got another challenge video, but I'm not going to do that until the end of the week. Oh, I nearly forgot. I've got another piece that's turned up in the mail, but I ain't going to say what it is. All I'm going to say is it's a really cool vintage majorette piece. Very cool. It was actually something that was bought for me, and when I opened it up and had a look, I was quite shocked. So stay tuned for that. That'll be a good video. If you're into your vintage majorette, especially your funky colours, that's one for you. But anyway, with that, I'll see you all very soon. Thanks for watching.